Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of July 21st through the 23rd, 2023. So I want to thank all of you for your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Okay, so we have the overall energy as the Magician. We have the Eight of Wands. We've got the Seven of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, and Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you guys are, I feel like you're trying to manifest something. There are some things that you've been fantasizing about, whether it's a person or a lifestyle, money, whatever it is. I feel like there's something that you've been fantasizing about. And so I feel that you've been trying to figure out ways to make it a reality. You're like, how can I bring these ideas and fantasies into a reality? So I feel like you're, trying to find ways to do that, whether it be through spell work. I can definitely see that for some of you. Or maybe you are pulling strings. It seems like some other things that are going on are things that are a little deceptive. Like maybe in order to have something, you're like, you know what, I just got to lie about XYZ and then I'll give it back. But, I just got to lie about this or pretend this or pretend that. Like something's going on where the way you're going about trying to manifest something that you want, you're going about it in a deceptive way. And this, I'm talking about something as simple as lying about your income for a credit card, whatever that information that you're filling out, or you're trying to get an apartment and you're talking about somebody's going to be living with you when they're not. So, I just feel like whatever it is that you're trying to get, you have to do it in a way that is deceptive. Now, this can also be reversed. That's another immediate message that I was getting, is that somebody's been doing candle magic on you. Somebody has been a candle or sex magic. I feel like somebody is trying to manipulate your energy to get you to call them, think of them, or maybe they're just doing things and then, this is all part of their ritual. They're doing all of this before they approach you so that they'll have better odds at you being interested in them or receptive towards them. So there is some kind of manipulation going on. Another thing, this might be a warning for you. You could be the one that somebody is lying to or playing mind games with, just selling you an illusion or a fantasy. I've said it before, I like seeing this energy in career. It's just like, hey, do what you got to do, fine. But in regards to relationships, I don't like this energy so much. But yeah, I feel like you could potentially be dealing with somebody who's very good at deflecting, covering up their lies. Someone's being very secretive, trying to throw you off. Even if you are on to something, I feel like this person is just, they're going to redirect your attention to something else and make you forget about them or what you were even arguing about. So somebody is very good at that. Now, this is also good energy for creativity. There could be some things that you're doing creatively, or maybe you're even some sort of performer, dancer, actor, writer. And so it's good that you know how to create illusions and tell stories and entertain people. So if you are any type of entertainer or someone who's a creative type, this is good energy. You might be doing some of that this weekend. And there's a strong possibility that whatever it is that you're doing, performing, creating, people are being very receptive of what you're doing, very supportive. And I feel that you could be making some sort of income, depending on, what this is exactly. Whatever you receive, whatever pay you receive is more so like, I want to say fair market value is a fair price. It's not something that is above what you deserve nor below what you deserve, but I feel that something is like balanced when it comes to what you receive as pay. I feel like sixes and sevens are also significant. You could be seeing synchronicities of that. It may be indicative of someone's life path number, birth date. It could be a time frame. I feel that somebody is finding a way to cheat or beat the system or get away with something that they want. Now, you also could be making moves in secret. There are certain things that you're doing. You're not telling people what you're up to. Maybe you're disappearing, then coming back, and people are like, oh, where were you at? I thought you were here. You're like, oh, I just went to the bathroom. You went and did something completely different. I feel like somebody is going around doing stuff in secret. They're you or somebody is making like secret moves. So what I'm also getting about a person pursuing you is that likely they are following you using, some sort of false profile. It also could be some sort of shared account, where several people are just, they're able to get into this account and interact with you. I feel that someone is also visiting you in dreams. There's some metaphysical things going on as well. It could be a form of remote viewing. And then also I see someone paying for readings. Someone is trying to find out information on you, so they're getting readings on you. This also could be what you're doing. You could be paying for a reading, just trying to find out some sort of information. It's more than just watching like the free readings. I feel like somebody is like, no, I'm paying some money to find out like what's going on. If you pull your own cards, then that's likely what this is too. I just feel like it's about trying to find out some sort of secret information. Now, I also feel that someone is, even aside from a love situation, like you might be pulling cards to find out, what's the best route for you. What should you spend your money on? Should you buy a lottery ticket this week? Should you go to the casino? Will you win on this? Like you might be trying to use divination to receive a payout. I feel like you could be playing around with any type of psychic abilities that you have. Or maybe a psychic ability you have is being activated. I'm seeing something about premonitions. I feel like something is also a cover-up. Something isn't what it seems. Pay attention to the type of energy that you give away to media and news, because something is a distraction. Media is going to try and get you to look in one direction while they do something. And I know they do that all the time, but I feel like there's something specific going on that affects you personally. So something in the media is a distraction. I'm hearing the name Linda for somebody. Oh. So another thing I'm getting is that somebody is interacting with you, getting close to you, because they're really just trying to find out some sort of information. I feel that they're trying to pass some sort of information along to someone else. So they're, interacting with you for that reason. Someone's intentions, it could be good or bad. Let's say somebody just wants to see if you're in a relationship so they can let their friend know. They might just be asking you a bunch of questions and really trying to dig deep, and then they're going back to their friend like they're single, they're not doing, they said this and that and blah, blah, blah. So it might be something innocent like that. Be careful of any new love interest, though, or even if you're already dealing with somebody, because I kind of feel like somebody is doing some nice things because they're hoping that you'll pay them back. They want something in return. I feel like somebody already had this plan in place. Somebody knows what you're capable of doing or what you have access to. And so I feel like this person's already kind of like discussed, if not with somebody, then at least with themselves, what they were going to do, what their plot was. And then I feel like they'll be like, oh, you know what? Don't you do blah, blah, blah. It's like they're going to do the whole thing like they don't know. And then it's just like, they're going to want to trade off. Like, well, if you ever need this, just blah, blah, blah. Or why don't you use this? And then all you have to do is blah, blah, blah. So I feel like somebody is trying to use you for something. And maybe, it's a fair exchange. It's just like, oh, okay, well, at least I'm getting something out of it. And sometimes people do that regardless. Anyway, it's like somebody wants something. They want something for return. They don't want to just do it and expect nothing. Even if somebody is doing something out of the kindness of their heart, they're still doing it because it makes them feel good. But I kind of feel like this is more about like somebody needs you to do a favor or pull some strings or something, so they're going to do something nice for you. Love situation, don't like it. I feel like there's some cheating going on. Like if you're involved with someone and your partner's been acting strange or suspicious or avoiding communication, I just feel like there's some cheating or lying going on. I will say on a positive note, maybe it is not to cheat. It could just be that they're trying to do something in secret. It could be for you. But for some of you, it is about somebody cheating. I feel like they met somebody. Maybe your dreams already kind of hinted to you that your partner was doing something. You know, you wake up all angry at your partner. It's like because you had a dream. Like, it might be something to that dream. Maybe they didn't do nothing last night or yesterday, but, you know, something happened. So, yeah. Yeah, somebody failed to mention something on purpose. It's like, oh, you failed to mention that you had a whole relationship somewhere. Oh, you failed to mention that you had a child. Like, somebody might be covering something up kind of big. It's a big deal. And I don't know. Use your own discernment. But yeah, I feel like somebody like is leaving out a big piece of information. I keep hearing I've got a secret. You could be keeping something secret from somebody. Even if you plan on telling, you're like, okay, I'm not ready to tell yet. I'm going to tell them after this or after that. So I feel like you might be keeping a secret from somebody. I feel like somebody's also doing something kind of big, like in the name of love, like somebody relocating, or visiting. They're like, I'm not telling them, like, oh, I know so-and-so lives here. Here's my chance to move. I'm moving to the same city, and hopefully, you know, I'll get in contact with them. I don't know. I just feel like somebody is doing something pretty major. I also feel that there are some sort of secrets or lies in regards to taxes or anything dealing with legalities. Somebody might be withholding information in regards to child support, so that they don't have to pay so much. They might not be reporting all their income, or might be just lying about not working. I feel like intuitively you already know something. You kind of feel something. You're just waiting for a sign. There could be a fire sign that's thinking about you, or you could be thinking about a fire sign, or there's a secret involving a fire sign. I feel like an air sign might be in a picture too. I kind of feel like somebody knows about you. Let's say you are in a relationship and you know about their ex. I feel that the ex knows a lot about you. They know a lot, likely because their partner told them about you at one point. Like, I feel like somebody knows a lot about you. Something about your line of work or your career is coming off successful too, whether you are independent or you work at a company. I feel that you're going to start to get like a lot of attention or recognition. Something still ends up being disappointing for you. Not quite sure what that is. I see in regards to relationships or romantic things, you could be getting a lot of attention from people that you don't necessarily care to have it from. Like people are interested in you, but you don't really want them to be interested in you, or you rather someone specific be giving you attention. Okay, so I feel that somebody also may start to give you a lot of attention indirectly, or someone is trying to, this part has to do with some sort of past energy. I feel like somebody is trying to indirectly apologize, or they're warming up to that, even if they don't directly just come out and be like, hey, I'm sorry. I feel like they're just kind of warming up to that. They might be wanting to check in on you, talk to you. Sorry, I was saying that it looks like somebody is just trying to indirectly apologize to you. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It just seems that, you know, somebody's just warming up to that. All right, let's see. Okay, you might either find yourself playing peacemaker. I feel like somebody is wanting things to be peaceful. It seems that there could be some sort of disagreement between several people, and it could be misunderstandings. It could be something that somebody heard, or, you know, something based off hearsay. I just feel like a situation needs to be resolved. And I also feel that somebody goes back on a promise. Like someone was promising to do XYZ, and then this person does not go through with their promise for whatever reason. But I feel like they're trying to explain to you why. But I feel like there's still some sort of frustration and distrust. It's like, you know, I don't believe what you're saying. Like, I know what you're saying, but I don't believe it. I do feel like something's being covered up. I do feel like somebody isn't telling the full truth. So I feel like it's hard for you to take what someone is offering to you. Um, Even if like career related, like some sort of promises could be made, and there might be some sort of obstacles in regards to leadership or things that they're promising at your place of work. And another thing I'm seeing too is someone doing something for revenge or out of spite. Someone is doing something because they feel defensive or something. It's like someone's defense mechanism. And then I feel like maybe too somebody is justifying why they did something or said something. And you might have a hard time accepting whatever it is that this person is trying to say or express to you. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right. Additional messages for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, you have victory. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. The world. Overall energy, first chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay, so I feel that you're going to be doing some sort of grounding this weekend. And I don't know if in the past or this recent past, your security has been threatened, whether it's been your financial security, your living situation, your relationship. Something's indicating that you will have victory over these obstacles that you've been having. And you are going to have an opportunity to just kind of finally just sit back and relax. So if there has been some sort of tension or some sort of anger or something going on that threatens your security, I feel like you're going to be triumphant over that. If you feel attacked by anyone or your enemies are after you, I feel like you're going to defeat them. I'm also getting something in regards to like motivation and drive. Like something might push you over the edge so that you can take some sort of necessary steps, like this has to happen. And then I do get like a lot of creative energy happening too. You could be successful in your creation, whether that is just you being pleased at what you've created, or other people being receptive to your creation, and it just gives you a sense of validation. So I feel like you're definitely feeling creative and motivated, and you're even maybe thinking about like taking something out into the world. So it depends on what it is that you do, or what this is, but it's almost like you're like, I can take this globally, or I can share this with the world. Something could be going on too where you're considering leaving or traveling or exploring the world. I do feel like something is like an ending and you're going to have some sort of closure. It's a closure to some sort of chapter in your life. Like the obstacles you had to deal with, you're going to overcome those. As far as any type of healing, there's a possibility that maybe you need to heal your lower chakra, or your root chakra, as well as your solar plexus. or those two particular chakras are being activated, or that's a focal point this weekend. Whatever's going on though, I feel like you are establishing boundaries and you're establishing some sort of secure foundation for yourself, and that just gives you a sense of completion and victory. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.